Join computer audio. All right, Fallon Matthew, let me know. Do I have computer audio now? Am I an audio guy? Oh, I think so. Holy shit.
Yes.
Damn, so the whole ass fucking opener. So niggas just saw me bouncing to nothing.
At least you don't have a green screen behind you.
And a green necktie.
Yes.
Man, Sean Spicer was dope. That nigga used to dress up like the Easter Bunny for the fucking kids every year. Simpler times. All right. Okay, so let's get to the flip-flabble. Wait, so is this, does my, okay, good. The title and description are all still there.
Good.
It is different doing it from the Zoom in it. All right, but I am indeed a Zoomer. Everyone knows this about me.
Really?
I'm like the #1 Zoomer.
You're not a Zoomer.
If I get carded for booze, I'm a Zoomer.
You're not a Zoomer.
I'm 37.
Yeah, you're a millennial.
Yeah, which means I'm in my early 20s. So I'm a Zoomer. Fucking conservatives. I hate them. I hate them in the face.
You hate them in the face?
Big time.
Okay.
All right, so let's see what the hell's going on here.
If you manual laborers would work as hard as the owners, you wouldn't be so poor now, would you?
That one never stays at the volume I want it at. All right. So let's hip to hopple flipple flobble into it. And so let's double up on this one, because Phoenix Kalita was like, here are the Google search terms to find the news that I would like to cover.
Yes.
And I searched it and I found some shit from April 9th this year.
Yes.
The greatest rapper of all time did not die on March 9th. But fucking, that was the wrong one.
Yes.
But this is because, you know what? The white man is consistent.
Undoubtedly.
That is something you gotta give it up to the white man for staying the course.
Right.
So we're running back in time. Again, simpler times. You know, back when there was a lot more likelihood that you might forget your mask. You go outside, oh fuck, I'm raw dog in the air. You go back in and get it. But we're better at remembering our masks, right? When I forget mine, I remember I got a backup mask. I literally have a mask in my workbook, in my lunch bag, and in my tool bag, just in case. And I have a stack of masks in the, they're uncomfortable, but they're backup masks in the glove box. We're ready.
Yeah.
All right, but let's go back to a simpler time. Pinknews.co.uk for both of these. And this article is up by Vic Parsons.
Yes.
All right. Okay. #1 journalizer, my personal favorite. Anti-gay pastor Tony Spell, can he spell potato? Says that true Christians don't mind dying of the coronavirus if they are infected at church.
So when he says infected at church, does that mean like during a service? Does that mean like if you go to like a Wednesday night Bible study? Does that mean like if you stay late to do like a Sunday school teaching after the first service? Like you're just there to clean up? Like what does in church really mean?
In church? Well, let's see. Less than a week later of him saying that, he held a church service with a congregation of hundreds.
Well.
And so imagine what that offering plate looks like after going through a congregation of hundreds.
It must be nice.
Yeah. So as long as they're paying me, they don't mind getting the virus.
They don't mind getting it.
All right. So I don't know what your deal is. Phoenix Kalita is a nappy-headed Jew. We've all known this for many years. All right. Now that one is from April.
Yes.
Now we go on over here.
Yes.
Pinknews.co.uk, get the funk out of here. And this is from November 9th. A homophobic televangelist who blamed the pandemic on the sin of fornication dies after coronavirus battle, which I understand that. Like, Because I mean, who knows the origin? Is it mutated? It's SARS basically, right?
Yeah.
Like just another SARS. But I remember like when and I mean responsible outlets like Democracy Now, like folks are trying to figure it out. Like, did some motherfucker get it from a pig farm that wasn't being, like cleaned and whatnot properly and pass it around from there? So maybe this cat saw the pig farm news and then heard about some show called Black Mirror on Netflix. Okay, and was like, fornication. Because again, like I mentioned in a very recent episode, when you say, hey, why don't you just let a feller and a feller get married and have certain rights and whatnot, hospital visitations and all that. Like, then you marry your dog.
Yes.
Then of course a pig.
I mean, well, didn't that one UK guy actually like really fuck a pig?
Ah, damn it. What?
Remember that?
No, I don't.
Oh shit, it was one of the old prime ministers. I think it was Tony Blair, I think.
It would behoove you to leave that one alone.
You.
Oh, watch out.
But yeah, no, like Tony Blair, he was in like a frat or something, and that was like, the hazing or whatever, which is disgusting. And he had to he actually fucked a pig. So,
That doesn't. It doesn't.
It was
seem
dead.
Like a good idea.
It was
Whoa!
dead.
What?
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna Google it right now because you're looking at me like I just said something like completely out there. I'm pretty sure that somebody who was the prime minister of Britain fucked a dead pig.
The E in Ebola is for Europeans. God damn. Fucking. While you do that, an anti-gay televangelist,
David Cameron.
Yes.
And it was called Piggate. So he was a former British Prime Minister, David Cameron, inserted, and they're saying this so British, quote, a private part of his anatomy into the mouth of a dead pig as part of an initiation ceremony for the Piers Gaveston Society. In the unauthorized biography of Cameron called Call Me Dave, Michael Ashcroft and Isabel Oakeshott recount a member of parliament and distinguished Oxford contemporary who told the anecdote out of the blue at a business dinner in June of 2014. So yes, actual pig fucking.
A private part of the anatomy.
Yes.
That leaves a lot of fucking plausible de-whiteability. And I'm not having it.
No. What is that what we're calling it now?
You are the goddamn whitest person I've ever seen.
All right. Fucking.
So they fuck pigs.
And these are the leaders?
Yes, he was a prime minister of the United Kingdom. Or Britain, or whatever the fuck the title is.
Quite frankly, nobody is actually being represented by the representatives. Like, if you're a working class white person and you think this system is really for you and of you, put down the boot. Like, really, like, I'm telling you, like, one day of not licking the boot and you go back and get one taste bud on it, you're gonna be like, what the fuck? I'm gonna go hang out with these Negroes and these nappy-headed Jews because I don't want to be a bootlicker anymore. You'll quit. Cold turkey. All right, so this cat's name is Irvin Baxter. It's on peaknews.co.uk. And in March, they blamed the coronavirus on the sin of fornication as well. Also, just like this cat over here, what was her name? Tony Spell. So Irvin Baxter also thinks it's and exact same words.
Yeah.
The sin of fornication. Oh, folks, what that is when a couple of lady womans like each other very much, and then they go and mind their own business behind closed doors.
Yes.
Before marriage.
Yes.
That is fornication.
Yes.
But if these two lady womans is married, that is not fornication.
Right.
And it's just a couple of folks. I don't know what y'all folks be doing.
Having sex.
That's right. See?
I don't know.
Playing Chinese checkers and whatnot.
I mean, we can also play Chinese checkers. Chinese checkers is a fun game.
That's the euphemism.
The euphemism is Chinese checkers?
Nah, that's racist. Could be. Might be.
I would have to figure out how that works into a sexual euphemism. Have you ever played Chinese checkers?
What makes it a euphemism is that it doesn't have to make sense. It's the wine cellar.
It doesn't have to make sense. It's the wine cellar.
And no, I never played Chinese checkers. I was like 6 years old, and all I saw was a box full of marbles, and I was like, "Fuck it, we're playing. These are marbles. Roll them around on the floor. This is awesome."
Yeah, Chinese checkers is fun.
Yeah, no, I my brain wasn't handling that. Like, you know how hard it is for me to learn stuff now?
Yeah.
Imagine me in single digit age and you put Chinese checkers in front of me. It's not happening.
All right.
I'm trying to watch some Ren and Stimpy or something.
Ren and Stimpy. Oh,
It's
Lord.
educational.
Mm.
Which it originally was supposed to be an MTV show. And so this person is the founder of End Time Ministries, because they're full of hope.
Well, it's end times now for somebody.
And they host a show called End of the Age.
Mm-hmm.
And it's on Christian TV Network, Trinity Broadcasting Network. And this person died at the age of 75 on Tuesday, November 3rd. Fantastic. Mm-hmm. And this Texas-based pastor was known for his doom-mongering doomsday prophecies.
There's lots of doom.
He's looming with the doom. And then I talked about it on Zoom.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm hip.
You know how to clear a room.
Oh, no, that's when I forget to go with the lactate milk. Yeah. And they repeated preaching against homosexuality, citing Bible passages calling for gay people to be Jesus put to death, as he raged against the machine, same-sex marriage equality,
mm-hmm.
and the acceptance of LGBT plus people in Christianity. And which, if you come around here to Grand Rapids, Michigan, literally one of the first things we saw was a church with a pride flag on it.
It is. And we saw a church with a Black Lives Matter flag too.
Wasn't that the same church? That was different?
That was a different church.
No shit.
Yeah.
See, yeah, I want a crib wherever that part of town is.
It's on the west side.
Yeah, I want to hang out with the fucking white kids with purple hair with fucking big old giant holes in their ears from earrings that you can put your pinky finger through. When I see one of them, I know they're not gonna scream nigger and shoot me. Like those are all right.
I mean, don't let the earlobe holes fool you. Some of them are kind of.
Oh, it's like Nazi disguise.
Yeah.
Fucking Nazis. God, just kill them all.
Right. Yes, we should.
All right. Now, when you already read this story, this cat died of coronavirus?
Yes, he died of coronavirus.
Okay, because I was like, why is this article so long?
Yeah.
Nick Duffy.
Yeah, so basically he went on saying that, fornicators and sinners are why we have coronavirus, and it's to punish them, right? It's the same fucking mentality of what, like AIDS is the gay virus. It's here to kill gay people, or we have hurricanes because God is mad that the nation has left, doesn't go to church as much anymore, and has nothing to do with like natural disasters or, how viruses spread or anything like that. So after all that whining about how it's about sinners, he died from COVID. It's very sad.
That's
very
fair.
Sad. And speaking of white racists who died from COVID, did you see? I know, like, we probably can't get it up on the screen, but did you see that guy? He literally got himself a Trump tattoo, and he has a tattoo of an iron cross. He also died of COVID after calling it a hoax.
Gosh.
And that's funny to me, because I'm not a nice person and I like to laugh at other people's misfortunes.
Oh God, is that the charger or is that your phone that's so ragged?
I think it's my phone.
Okay, toothbrush it.
Yeah.
All right, but this is white on white crime.
Yes.
All right. And there are important things going on here.
Yes.
So, Kentucky.
Oh, great. Did you really just say there's important things, then followed up by saying Kentucky?
What? Amy McGrath is totally gonna win this time.
Mitch McConnell won.
No, but next time.
Mitch McConnell's gonna win.
But they can't keep voting against their own interests. What if their interests are to uphold the system that also oppresses them? What if they're bootlickers and don't care? Right? Like I went through my entire 20s listening to fucking bootlicking ass yellow dog Democrats and blue dog Democrats always saying that shit. They're voting against their interests. What if they don't give a shit that they're poor white people? What if they actually literally listen to country music songs like Rednecktified and celebrate being poor white people oppressed by rich white people because maybe a nigger's life sucks too? What if that is their interest?
Sucks more. Because they're allowed to be mean to niggers too. Like, you can't talk to like rich people a certain type of way, but you can talk to niggers any type of way. And so that gives them like that, you know.
But then I call corporate with my voice. And all right, but buddy. So Kentucky. Amy would have won. A Kentucky feller. I wouldn't be surprised if this is one of my people, the sis. And this Kentucky feller is accused. All right.
Accused.
It's an accusation of driving drunkenly.
Yes.
All right. Let's figure out why this was newsworthy. Because all he is accused of driving drunkenly. So we're in Estill County, and they got a high school out there, and that high school has a marching band. And that marching band got an unexpected visit when an Irvine man drove near their practice. Around their practice, or C, into their practice.
Well, this is a white on white crime story, so I'm gonna say C.
Wrong. D.
All of the above.
Sending more than a dozen people running for safety.
Oh, Jesus.
According to the police.
How much Grand Theft Auto does this guy play?
Well, there was someone else that played a little Grand Theft Auto this year, and I'm just saying this guy's name is William Caudill. So William Caudill, who is only, God, what is that? Only 15 years older than me, at 52 years old, drove his Chevy Tahoe off the parking lot. So as I said, near, around, off the parking lot and onto the football field. So around the parking lot, near them at the football field, and then behind the elementary school after 8 p.m. And then the Irvine police alleged that he stopped just feet before the area that the percussion section was practicing, because he don't want to hear them Negro drums.
That could be.
It makes the white man dance like a Puerto Rican. You know?
You dance like a white man, Todd. I like that.
Why wasn't I ready with that?
Yeah, I don't know. I thought you were gonna be.
Moves.
Hold on, buddy. Let's get the freedom in it.
Todd, you dance like a white man, and I love it.
Makes the white man dance like a Puerto Rican. I want that taken out of context somewhere.
I'm hoping that like someday we're gonna be popular enough that like everyone just takes all our shit out of context and then just like makes a thread and be like, here's why William is problematic.
Fuck yeah. Oh, I'd
Or
love
shit.
I think I'd want to hear it more from bootlicking Democrats than what Republicans would do, because the right can't meme.
The right, yeah.
But also you had that good argument that they use goofy looking shit on purpose for plausible deniability.
Yes.
Yeah, plausible deniability, folks. Learn these words. So William, that's his real name. So he drove all up on there right by the percussion section. And a quote from Detective Sam Hensley, still a cop, fuck him, said, quote, "A strong odor of alcohol was obvious when near the subject." How is it obvious? Why did he go with that word?
Man.
Like, did you smell alcohol and you were like, is that cinnamon sticks?
Cinnamon sticks.
Am I roasting marshmallows out this motherfucker? I want some s'mores. Nigga, not a lot of things smell like booze. maybe peach Jolly Ranchers and some ginger ale. Fucking Caudill was pulled from his vehicle by staff members before officers responded. He was that hammered.
Well.
Fucking before officers responded, according to an arrest citation, he was taken into custody without incident once officers arrived. He was taken to the Irvine Police Department for a breath test, which showed a .311 blood alcohol.
Holy shit.
Oh, is that a great deal of...
That is all right.
Wait, what's the legal limit? Let's see.
The legal limit in most places is like 0.06.
Yeah, right. That's not real.
0.08, 0.04.
Let's see. Alcohol legal limit, Kentucky. I'd be searching. See, it's only 0.08%.
Yeah, 0.08. And he was a 3%?
Wait, let me take a look
0.3?
again. Nah, because see, you're making all these accusations.
Mm-hmm.
It was just a 0.311. 311. That's a good music band.
Mm-hmm.
They sang about Mickey Mouse. All right, so yeah, that's all it was. How much do you think that is? Is that
That's a lot.
like a whole bottle? Half a bottle?
Maybe. I know that's a fucking lot.
I think it's just like 240 ounces. That's all. It's nothing.
I'm pretty sure it's more than 240 ounces.
Yeah, you're wrong. William Caudill was charged with driving under the influence and 15 counts of wanton endangerment. Wanton. That's such a lawyer word that sounds like a fucking porn scene's about to happen. A fucking wanton endangerment. According to court records, his bond was set at 10,000 whole entire dollars, and he was scheduled to be arraigned on November 25th, according to court records.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and there's Pamela Getz watching. We need to get you on the program so you can say smart stuff about things. There's Crystal up in the joint, Beth Loco, and Fallon Matthew, FallonKitty.com. You should go there and read, maybe learn a thing or three. All right, so winecellarmedia.com.
Yes.
Is there more crime? Oh, wait a second. Let's take a look. You shared this one with me.
Yeah.
So a Pennsylvania postal worker admits fabricating fraud allegations cited by the Trump campaign. And they have a video clip here. Apparently, this cat went through James O'Keefe.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't James O'Keefe get locked up?
I don't know at this point.
Or did they get fined?
I don't know.
Because that's Project Veritas.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought them niggas got sued. Maybe they just had to pay a fine. All right, so so here's the video that Project Veritas put up. Now this is the part where I need to go to the
Postal inspector contacted you today in Pennsylvania?
Yes.
What did they say to you?
They asked me the same questions you asked me yesterday about what I'd seen and what I'd heard. And we're asking if I had any more information or whatnot.
You witnessed your supervisor backdating a ballot to November 3rd?
I did not witness them backdating it. I witnessed them talking about backdating.
What did you hear them say?
They were talking about how the day before, which was the 4th.
who got B-roll of this motherfucker just walking and carrying mail?
That seems like something Project Veritas would do.
Like, that's how, because it makes it look so official, right? Like,
well,
the house is in the background.
Look at O'Keefe fucking sitting there in like some fucking like abandoned Starbucks or something with his like laptop and a pen taking notes like he's a real journalist and shit.
I need to see that again. You said oh my God, it does look like an abandoned Starbucks.
It's like the one last like Caribou coffee that's left standing and never got replaced with something else.
You're being quite rude. And I also forgot to click to make the Zoom do an internal recording of this.
Oops.
But it's on the Facebook's Live, so I guess I can download that.
I think so.
All right, James O'Keefe in the abandoned Starbucks. And yeah, so he's just got this cat on here lying. Let's hear some more of this lying fibbing.
All but one of the ballots that were picked up as the third, but they had one that they made a mistake and postmarked it the fourth.
You heard Robert Weisenbacher say this to Daryl or Daryl say it? How did you hear it?
Robert was saying it to Daryl.
Robert was saying it to Daryl.
Yes.
They made a mistake on the ballot and they should have backdated the November 4th ballot to November 3rd, correct?
Yes.
And you heard this, and since you did the interview with me in the shadows,
In the
what is
shadows. Nigga, shut
What
up.
the hell does he mean by that?
In secret.
Oh, secret meetings. Secret O'Keefe it.
happened to you at your employment? They were taking an action against you today?
Well, I'm not for sure, but they are bringing up stuff that happened like in the past.
So they brought up old allegations against you today that were already adjudicated, and they brought those up today?
Yes.
These inspectors.
By adjudicated, does he mean he got called into the office and they said, don't fucking do that anymore?
That's definitely a possibility.
Wait, so what I'm understanding here so far is that this cat is clearly making false claims.
Mhm.
And what you told me before I went to this link was that it comes to find out he was lying the whole time with
Yeah.
James O'Keefe and actually got paid by Project Veritas to do this.
Yeah, I heard he got paid like $100,000.
Hard to turn down.
Yeah.
Definitely hard to, but it's like, nigga, you're fucking around. Like, that's some illegal shit, right?
Right. Yeah. Like, and that to me is like, I mean, morally, whatever, fucking conservatives, but like just from a like a cover your own ass standpoint, like lying about this is like federal shit. Like the FBI is going to want to interview you. Like, is this the one?
Like, you realize, like, white privilege don't go that far.
No, especially when you're just a fucking postal, like a mail carrier. Like, you're not a senator, you're not a judge's son, you're not fucking.
Yeah, like, you're in my tax bracket, homeboy. Yeah, and also we both don't really have very good unions. All right, so let me get back to that article. Wait, what the hell happened? I done made a mistake. Where did I go with this, man? Oh shit, I lost it. I lost the article. All right, a little bit more of the video.
What was the nature of your conversation with the post office officials that reached out to you today about our interview?
They said that I was, well, because of certain factors, I was kind of implicated as the one who had came out. So they wanted to get my side of the story because they wanted to start an investigation into this. I think this comes from above them, and that's what I told the postal inspectors. I just think they were just doing what they're told. And yeah.
All right, so that's the whole thing. And the whole shit, you have the article up?
I have an article up about it. I don't know if the same one that you have.
Yeah, so what's the actual truth?
So, okay, so after Donald Trump called this man a brave patriot for being a whistleblower, the worker claimed that he got played by postal inspectors and said he completely recanted his allegations during questioning. So USPS worker Richard Hopkins from Erie, Pennsylvania, had originally claimed that postal workers discussed backdating mail-in ballots and forwarding them to the election officials in Pennsylvania, which was a crucial swing state. The whistleblower's allegations were cited in a Trump campaign lawsuit. Really? Trump used this in his lawsuit without even fucking verifying. All right. So these were in Trump's campaign lawsuit and brandished by loyal Senator Lindsey Graham of South Carolina as a key piece of evidence in the president's legal battle over his election defeat.
Lindsey Graham, you say?
Lindsey Graham, I say. It's almost like there's going to be a segue about that in the very near future. However, the House Oversight Committee today said that Hopkins recanted his allegations after being questioned by the Post Office Inspector General's office investigators. Within hours of the story breaking, the mailman hit back and claimed that he was being played by investigators and insisted that he had not recanted his statements. Okay. Trump got involved Tuesday night, sharing footage of Hopkins' denial that he had withdrawn his voter fraud claims as the president pushed his unsubstantiated claims of election fraud. A brave patriot, more and more people are stepping up to expose this rigged election, Trump tweeted. You have to be the guy who Trump tweeted your face and said, good job. That's like embarrassing in its own way.
Jesus. Yeah.
The Oversight Committee tweeted Tuesday afternoon that Hopkins signed an affidavit with allegations of ballot tampering and fraud and told his story to Project Veritas, a conservative group specializing in undercover stings of media organizations and left-leaning groups. Sure. The Democrats said USPS investigators confirmed they'd interviewed the mailman about the allegations, and he recanted the claims and did not explain why he signed a false affidavit. Now, the USPS IG investigators confirmed to committee staff they had interviewed Hopkins, but that Hopkins recanted his allegations. But last Wednesday, Project Veritas released a video from the postal worker with his permission, who alleged without proof that USPS employees had discussed backdating mail-in ballots. Hopkins claimed the ballots in question had arrived after Election Day, which was the Pennsylvania deadline for postmarking the envelopes. However, Hopkins was questioned by Postal Service investigators and changed his story. So yeah. But yeah, he there's been no further evidence of this. There's been no further like proof that there was any sort of ballot tampering in this case. So, you know, and now he's got to be that guy that, you know, Trump retweeted your face and said, "Good job, Patriot." That's fucking embarrassing.
In the back of my head, I'd be wanting something like that to fucking happen, though. Like, let's just get some goddamn traction. Somebody I thoroughly disagree with, but has a huge platform, just be like, you know what? And let me tell you, so even if they dislike us, right? Like, yeah. I would love to just have like maybe Kamala Harris just be like, you know, let me Google and find some detractors of mine that I can fucking totally own on Twitter. Yeah. Oh, who's this Wine Cellar William guy? And then just post about it, and then I'll be like, yes, give me the traction, get me out of this factory. Mandatory 7-day work weeks. All right. Lindsey Gramford, like the Republican that could. It's what the fuck this guy is. And I think that just like as far as like political practice electorally, I think that Ocasio-Cortez is, you know, on the opposite end gonna follow Lindsey Graham's footsteps. Right? Like now it's okay for Ocasio-Cortez to talk shit. Yeah. In 2 years, Mama Bear. After the election, talk shit. Yeah. In 2 years, Mama Bear. Yeah. And then she's gonna go to the Senate. After the election, talk shit. And then, well, for 5 years, you get to talk shit. See, so now your shit, it's even more powerful shit talk. It's like, whoa, they're still 5 years still talking all that shit. Then election year comes, and oh, I'm just saying that our potential new president, Chelsea Clinton, probably has a lot of good ideas and is not like her parents. You know, like it's coming. Like Ocasio-Cortez is gonna be leftist Lindsey Graham moving forward. All right, let's have ourselves a little part. So Lindsey Graham was on Laura Ingram's program, and Laura Ingram clowned him a little bit. Just a little bit, like, and you could see in her face she was getting annoyed with his pitch. That's what I like, and that's what I like about this screen sharing option is you can see what I'm thinking about while I'm thinking about it.
To make it liberal, the Electoral College will be abolished, so New York and California pick the president. We'll go to open borders with free health care for illegal immigrants, Medicare.
Now, and again, you fucking bootlicking ass Democrats, if we're gonna talk politics, we're gonna talk it like this. You motherfuckers that are like, well, but the Electoral College is good, but like, he's telling you straight up, we don't want the voters to win. We want the Electoral College to win.
Of course. Well, because I mean, he's not wrong with what he said, that it's going to be like California, New York, you know, who are basically picking things because they have the biggest populations, but the Electoral College prevents that.
You still got the white Cubans in Miami. Yes. They're still mad about losing their slaves.
They are.
Yeah, even one that's like on my friends list. You know, they were on the program, but I didn't know that.
Yeah, I mean, well, they were not there to talk about that at all. Yeah,
with that little bit of melanin, they still function as a white Cuban. That I don't want to blow up their spot. I'm just checking. What's up with my volume? My decibels are all right. All right. Okay, so Lindsey Graham continues. This is a great clip of Lindsey Graham on Laura Ingram's program. And remember, keep in mind, Laura Ingram's program
Mhm.
And this was posted November 11th. Now, I was trying to tell this cat named Ricardo Lane, a recently retired teacher, who is a bootlicking Democrat, straight up yellow dog. And remember that little white boy that survived a school shooting and the Democrats made him famous?
Oh,
And
the one who wasn't actually there.
Yeah, damn, holy shit, I forgot about that part.
That one?
Yes.
David Hogg.
Yeah, David Hogg like led a resistance against Laura Ingram's program and got advertisers to leave the program.
Yeah.
Then how come Laura Ingraham in 2020 still has a program? And that's what I was saying. I was like, you realize this isn't going at anything, right?
Mm.
And that was the first time someone just straight up called me nihilist. But I was right.
That's gonna be like on every leftist tombstone. Okay, but was I wrong?
Yeah, it's 2020, nigga. That because I think that was like 2015, 16.
Mm-hmm.
I was right. Fucking told you so.
Yeah.
Motherfucker. Fuck you. Stop being wrong. Shit. All right. Like now worried about the wrong side of history. I'm predicting the right side of the future.
Yes.
All right, let's see.
To make it liberal, the Electoral College will be abolished, so New York and California pick the president.
You know what that also dog whistles too, though, is those gay folks.
Oh, the
is gonna
gays,
pick-
the
yeah.
blacks, the Mexicans, yeah. Which is also like so fascinating to me that Republicans will really just get on TV or on Twitter or whatever and just say this as if this is true. Like the Democrats are just going to open borders and give everybody Medicare for all. You're like, yes, leftists everywhere are like, yes, please do that. But it's like the Democrats are still like, oh, we can't offend the GOP. We have to work with them. And it's like, but look at how blatantly they're lying about your policies and your plans. Like, why would you work with somebody who's constantly lying about you?
Right,
And,
like they're trying to
this.
give a job to that big-lipped white man. Fucking who's the fucking the one with the one where it looks like they took Jay-Z's lips and slapped them on a white man's face.
Who's that?
John Kasich.
Oh,
Yeah, like they're trying to give Kasich a gig out there. Fuck out of here.
We'll go to open borders with free health care for illegal immigrants. Medicare for all will become the law of the land.
good.
And at the end,
See, and like you just said, they'll just get up there and just Joe Biden said, nigga, fuck your health care. Hillary Clinton said, ain't gonna happen.
Yep. Would you say it's like asking for chocolate milk or something?
I said this?
No, Hillary Clinton said that.
Fucking really?
Yeah, that like
She's an
yeah,
asshole.
That like progressive policy is just like kids demanding chocolate milk or something. Like it's not gonna happen.
And here's the beautiful irony of that, because I did make a joke earlier in this episode about my lactose intolerance. So I actually do get lactate milk, and apparently I did not know that there's chocolate lactate milk, and I got a gallon of that shit.
Oh, it was for tuition-free college. yeah.
Tuition-free college is chocolate milk.
Yeah. It's like offering everybody. It's like saying chocolate milk for everybody. What?
What? Jesus.
Yeah.
She is an asshole.
Yeah, but and I really do think that partially speaks to Dems platforms that they're like, no, we're not going to do that. And it's like, I mean, y'all could be progressive. So like showing how non-progressive Democrats are, but still like the obsession with the GOP will just get up here and say this, and Democrats like, yep, those are the guys we got to work with. Teamwork
Makes the dreamers work. Fuck.
end of the day, it will change America as we know it. So when Schumer says, give us control of the
Okay, this is where I love it, because they go back to the split screen and you can see Laura Ingram's face,
Yeah.
and it's just, is that face resting?
I think
Or
that's just the
restless?
like speed it up. We all know the talking points right now.
Oof.
Come on, we know the talking points, man.
Right? Because
Communism.
she's showing her teeth but not smiling.
Yeah, it's just like come on, communism. We know. Come on.
Yeah, let's do the part, before David Hogg shuts my show down again. Oh no.
The Senate will change the world. He really means change America to the point you won't recognize it anymore. There'll be no checks and balances left. So go to lindseygraham.com and I will tell you how to help Senator Perdue and Loeffler. Your audience raised.
The only thing that has moved on her so far is her eyelids blinking.
Maybe it's bad Botox and she can't move her face.
I don't know about these things.
Yeah, when you have Botox, you can't move your face.
All right, well,
But
folks,
sometimes people do like too much or put it in too many areas and they can't, because it's supposed to be shit like, you know, just to stop like, you know, like wrinkles around your eyes or something. But if you do too much, then like you're kind of, your whole face gets kind of paralyzed for a few weeks. So maybe she just had a lot of Botox recently. I don't know.
the free market provides.
Yes.
Does anything good come out of capitalism? Botox. I swear I've heard the word before, but I never looked into the details.
Oh,
So
it's
people
an
are just-
injection. You put it in your face.
You're injecting shit into your face?
Yes. So yeah, because it like it's like it kind of like paralyzes, and so you're like, people put like a little bit like around like their eyes, so you know, like when you smile, right, it gives you like, when you get older you get like, so like it stops that because you can't. And so, but yeah, if you do like too much in your face.
Oh God, young cis women, smile lines are handsome. They look sharp. They look good. They look like you got some stories to tell.
But you know, actually Botox isn't all bad, because people who have like sweating disorders use it. Like people who sweat too much, you can get it injected and you'll stop sweating.
No, intelligent design, nigga sweat. Like Keith. Wait, but why would you want to stop sweating? Like, is
Oh
it
no, it's
affecting
for
your
like
health?
no, it's like for like people who excessively sweat, like people who like stress sweat and stuff.
Oh.
So like, you know, like people who are just like, and then you could just see like on their underarms, or just, so like it can like prevent that. So like if you're in like a work setting or professional setting, it can be like less like embarrassing or whatever, because you're not like stress sweating everywhere.
Again, capitalism perpetuating upon itself. So if you're stress sweating, shouldn't we remove the stress factors? What things are stressing
Why are you a fucking communist?
I'm not a tanky. I forgot what they are, but I know they're bad, right? I don't like them.
They're
We
like
don't them.
authoritarian communists.
Yeah, right. Yeah, fuck them niggas. Punk ass tankies, buster ass nigga. Yeah, I'm about to make a song called "Fuck the Tankies."
Fuck it. Oh, good. Enjoy your Twitter mentions.
I don't care about that. Twitter. All right. Lindsey Graham continues with Laura Ingraham, and apparently Botox exists.
It's millions of dollars for me. My opponent raised $140 million to try to beat me. I raised 108, the most in the history of the Republican Party, because of your audience and others. So our fate is in our own hands. To every
Lindsey,
conservative watching this show.
Yeah, Senator, I have a lot of friends who are messaging me going, what can I do? What can I do? What can I do? And
I
said,
really
Senate
wonder if it is
Leadership
the
Fund
Botox.
or one of these.
She's trying to make facial expressions and she can't.
Oh, she is?
Yeah.
You can tell?
Yeah.
Huh. I can't Martha frackin' tell.
Yeah, like if you look when she's talking about her friends, like her eyes are getting wider, like she's trying to like move her face and shit.
Holy shit. Okay, I just hit the 10-second back button 2 times.
108, the most in the history of the Republican Party, because of your audience and others. So our fate is in our own hands. To every
Lindsey,
conservative watching this show.
Yeah, Senator, I have a lot of friends who are messaging me going, what can I do? What can I do? What can I do?
Her eyebrows moved.
Her cheeks didn't. Look at her cheek. Her cheekbones ain't moving.
Well, that's the lighting.
Uh-huh.
That's bad lighting.
Uh-huh.
This is light on white crime.
Wow.
And I said, Senate Leadership Fund or one of these, great super PACs.
LindseyGraham.com and I'll get.
And hold up. And also, why is this in the bottom, this text? Lincoln Project doxes 2 Trump lawyers.
Oh,
What the
because they're beefing. Lincoln Project is beefing with Trump.
No, they're not.
No, okay. So Lincoln Project was set up to be like Republicans who were like never Trump Republicans. And so there's been like beef between like, are you a Lincoln Republican or like a Trump Republican? And so they've been going back and forth. And of course, Lincoln Project got bolstered by a bunch of liberals. And so now they're going to use all that money to go to conservative campaigns.
Yeah, I think a leader of the pompous left, Sam Cedar, actually had a Lincoln Project person on his show so that he could pretend he was doing pushback. It was sad, folks. Sam Cedar did not do a good job on that episode. All right. So Lindsey Graham is trying to say, look, how you get this paper.
What can I do? What can I do? What can I do? And I said, Senate Leadership Fund or one of these, great super PACs.
LindseyGraham.com, and I'll get the.
Okay,
yeah,
you
I'll
want to
get
be the
money
clearinghouse.
delivered,
All
I'll get
right,
the money
enough with the LindseyGraham.com, but we get the point. We get the point. This is like used car
good.
salesman after a while. All right.
Yeah, her cheeks are not moving.
Right. This totally went from her clowning Lindsey Graham to a Botox segment. And also, hey, she has on a cool dress though, right? That's
I
cool.
guess.
That's a Shantae You Stay dress. Stomp the runway?
No.
Like Raja?
No. How are you going to serve face when you can't move your face?
That's good presentation.
Is it?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Phoenix Leader is rude and undermining men.
Biden talks of
that's
unity, and I know unity is what the Democrats have all been about over these last few years in Trump. Now, this is what the Georgia candidate John Ossoff said just last year. Watch.
We need to send a message that if you indulge this kind of politics.
What? Oh, it just cut. All right, yeah, that main thing was about her clowning him about trying to.
You sound like a used car salesman.
Yeah,
That's kind of funny. I'm
push
not
that
gonna lie.
website. Stop screen share. I don't be screen sharing.
Really?
All right, folks, this is me figuring out the Zoom, and I'm using white on white crime to do it.
Yes.
Oh fuck it. Yeah, I guess we're still fucking around with the politics.
Are we?
Yes,
Okay.
because Bernie Sanders.
Oh no.
Oh Jesus. Does this video have anything to do with it? Probably not, because they like
Can you
to
hurry
do
up,
that.
please?
Oop, advertisement. So Senator Bernie Sanders is seeking the support of top labor leaders as he ramps up a campaign for labor secretary post in a President-elect Joe Biden's administration. A longtime senior labor leader told CNN on Tuesday that Sanders has personally called union chiefs asking for their backing, but that his overtures have been met with mixed reactions. Let me add my reaction to the mix. You spent your entire adult life inadvertently showing millennials and Zoomers that you cannot change things from the inside.
Yeah. Well, I mean, but he's also probably getting pushback from like those whack ass unions. Like, who was that?
My union.
Yours.
Those are like tobacco farmers and some shit.
The Working Families Party.
My shit. Or
No,
them
no,
other niggas.
them other niggas. The Working Families, like they fucking just straight shitted on Bernie.
Oh, they can't stand him.
They because they endorsed Warren over Bernie, but then like basically made the Bernie campaign apologize because like some random troll with like 60 followers on Twitter was calling them coons and shit.
Oh,
I'm like, that's racially insensitive. He needs to apologize. It's like, shut up.
And I was like, can the lefties like learn how to say fuck you? Like, just start saying that. Somebody says that, say fuck you. Say that. Here's a simple sentence. Memorize it. Say it. You ready? Here we go. You're being disingenuous. Fuck you. Okay, that's 2 sentences. I think there's
comma.
comma.
Disingenuous, comma, fuck you.
Yeah, like just say y'all niggas be spending way too much time, irreplaceable time from the only life you're going to live, arguing with someone acting in bad faith. You realize that's not just Republicans. That's not just right wingers or the alt-right. That's the Democrat you're talking to as well. That's Imani Gandhi. That's Van Jones. That's Zerlina Maxwell, right? That's Bob Seska.
Yeah.
That's I forgot that other nigga's name. Stephanie Miller, right? Like these people are not acting in good faith. Stop wasting all these keystrokes on them. Fuck you. You're being disingenuous. And also start doing what I do. Price your vote. think of what you think your vote is worth, and then start posting the price. I really wish I had a larger audience so we could get folks on board with that.
I think that's illegal technically.
Well, fine, then don't buy my vote. Then if you don't buy my vote, you don't get it. I don't want to break the law. I can't sell my vote. And also, I don't have time to go vote. I'm on a mandatory 7-day work week.
Well, don't worry, they'll vote for you. Somebody who's very into workers' rights. Woo.
Woo. All right, you futhermuckers. Let's see. Was that all I had? Was that the whole thing?
I don't know, I guess.
Yeah, that was it.
I, however, was informed it's Wednesday.
Oh,
so
shit.
I need to bring some white on white crime to the conversation.
Fuck, we're gonna sneak something in here.
We are.
Something troublesome, like Tupac in 1996.
I mean, not that type of troublesome.
It was a good song.
Okay, what do we want? Do we want full contact experiences? Do we want a cis identity extremist man or a female cis identity extremist?
Oh shit. Well, let's switch it up. Let's yas the queen.
Let's yas the queen.
Yeah, let's get some representation. Oh Jesus.
September 30th.
Oh, cool. I love stupid bullshit like this.
Vanessa Lee Jones of Newport Richey. I feel like I say Newport Richey a lot when we do white on white crime. Vanessa Lee Jones of Newport Richey, Florida, was caught in front of a 7-Eleven convenience store partaking in self-care. That's really the euphemism they went with. Self-care. Self-care. To only make matters worse, she was also in full view of a man and his nephew. Jones was arrested and charged with felony lewd and lascivious. Is that how you say it?
I thought it was lascivious. I think that word is pronounced lascivious.
Lascivious?
And I'm not even reading it. I'm going off of just what you just said.
Lascivious.
You know what? We're gonna do this. This is an educational
the YouTube
program.
thing, right? Where
yeah.
it just tells you how to say it. I don't know how to say it.
Pronounce lascivious.
Lascivious.
Pronounce. Oh no, maybe if I spell pronounce correctly, I'm gonna do this.
That would probably be helpful if that's what we're going for.
All right. All right, YouTube, come through. Lace me up.
Lascivious.
Okay, yeah, lascivious.
Lascivious. All right. Yeah, this is one of those ones like I see it all the time and I know what it means. Don't know how to pronounce it because I never hear anyone ever fucking say it. So many words in the English language never get said.
This may have been one of the words from the dictionary game.
Yeah.
Because my biological mother, to build our vocabularies, we played a dictionary game. And she bought my biological sister and I dictionaries, and she would get hers and she would pick a word. And then we would race to find the word, and whoever found it first would read the definition, and then we'd talk about it for a minute, and she'd pick another word. And I'm competitive. Keep in mind, my biological sister is 3 years older than me. So I think that's notable as far as like my effort, because it reached a point where I was just getting them every time. And my biological sister hit me and stormed out of the room. And then she got put on a timeout because you're not supposed to hit.
You're not supposed to hit people.
She hit me a lot.
See, again, if we would just go back to kindergarten rules.
Yep.
All right. So she was charged, but prosecutors opted not to pursue any charges. Sounds about.
No, it doesn't.
Really?
You are the goddamn whitest person I've ever seen.
I like that was non-gender specific too. It applies. All right. So Jones was charged with blah, blah, blah. She was the prosecutors opted not to pursue any charges.
Wait, charged with blah, blah, blah. I like that.
I already said it. Felony lewd and how you say it?
Lascivious.
Exhibition, though prosecutors opted not to pursue any charges. So she was released from jail October 28th.
Lascivious exhibition.
Yes.
I'm gonna make that my OnlyFans.
Lascivious exhibition. That's your porn name.
It kind of like you could probably convince like a relatively ignorant white person that that's just one of those black names. You know, lascivious. Yeah.
You know, Lascivious and Latrell, they live right around the corner.
Oh shit. Jan Loco left a comment. Botox is plaque she has injected in her soul.
I mean, that's kind of accurate, though. All right, so now you might be wondering, it's November. If she was arrested and charged and released in October, why are we covering it?
Because there's an update.
Because there is an update. This past Saturday,
yeah,
Jones was busted again.
Yeah.
Committing the same type of offense.
Yeah.
But instead of doing it in the parking lot of a 7-Eleven, Jones was caught completely naked in front of a restaurant dumpster.
Boy, just be yourself. If people don't like you for being yourself, fuck them.
Really? So she was found naked outside of a Popeyes restaurant in front of the dumpster, pleasuring herself.
There you go. That's the real naked Athena. One in Portland.
According to the police report, 38-year-old Jones showed no immediate signs of being drunk or under the influence of drugs, and there was no immediate evidence of mental health issues. Suffice it to say, Jones was arrested again and once again faces charges of exposure of sexual organs.
You know what? When they were arresting her, she should have been like,
I don't know, man. That doesn't seem woke. And I'm woke as hell.
Cis identity extremist, man.
Or maybe this was a message to naked Athena, and she was like,
but nigga, you came up on me on some fun shit, nigga. I don't make peace with niggas that come up on me on some disrespectful shit when I didn't even know you, nigga. You walked up on me and set down your beer like, nigga, what's up? How gangster are you, cuz? How gangster are you, nigga? I'll show you how gangster I am, nigga. You can drop off your kid and run my fade.
Run my fade. Just run my fade. All right. But so we're still in Florida.
Yes.
We're still talking about white people's genitals.
Fucking Christ. All right. Also, again, someone please take that out of context.
A Florida man pulled a gun on a driver who suggested that he had a small penis.
You are the goddamn whitest person I've ever seen.
A Florida man has been arrested. The alleged incident between Dustin Kouns, K-O-U-N-S.
K-O-U-N-S. That is a fancy coon.
That's
a brunch coon.
That's a coon.
That's right. That's a hoon. Like, yeah.
Dustin Kouns.
Yeah. Fallon, how do we pronounce this one? FallonKitty.com.
Just say it with a French accent. It'll sound bougie. Dustin Kouns. All right, so Dustin Kouns and Toby Keaton had an incident first reported by the Florida Keys.
Wait, how do you go from Coon to Toby Keaton and Toby Keaton?
Toby!
You better be out there before them street lights come on.
Toby. All right. So this was first reported on the Florida Keys Keynoter. It's a terrible name for an outlet. Which happened in Key West, Florida.
Yeah.
According to a police report seen by Insider, 21-year-old Kouns revved his Jeep's engine while stopped in traffic, and Keaton, who was in the car in front of Kouns, got out to confront him. Why?
And said,
"What the rest of us white old white men supposed to say about that? What the rest of us white old white men supposed to say about that?"
I think I accidentally put that one on loop.
Oops.
Okay.
So Keaton got out and told Kouns, "You must have a small dick."
Why is that? I think the person issuing that statement is also a cis identity extremist, as well as like people.
So.
It's like the people who talk about right wingers with their guns and their trucks, and like a right winger with a big old truck with wheels, and they're like, small penis alert.
Yeah.
And it's like, first off, like, why are you immediately going to genitals? And then also there's the fact that it's like, this is like it's a blend. These tend to be blended spaces, right?
Yeah.
Liberal, leftist, progressive. Everybody that's not a right winger is in this kind of space. And like, when you say some shit like that, you got to consider that like non-binary folks, trans women, trans men are in these spaces, and they're seeing that. You just think that kind of joke is just the funniest shit to say about a fellow human being. It's tacky.
It is tacky. It is. Because it's like, that's not, I don't know. I guess that's,
it's supposed to be a comedy episode.
yeah, no, I guess it's sort of like the low hanging fruit thing or whatever, to be like, oh, like penis size jokes. But it's also like, that's just, they're conservatives. That's just who they are. Just,
yeah. That is just what they do.
Yes. So, all right. So they're stopped in traffic. 21-year-old Coons is behind Keaton and starts revving his engine for some reason, stopped in traffic, because that's what I do at red lights myself. And Keaton, for some fucking reason, gets out and says, "You have a small dick." This is very Florida man. This is
all right.
Yes.
Where are we going with this one?
Police say it was then that Coons pulled out his Smith & Wesson handgun.
Why do we need that detail?
That is Smith & Wesson.
Oh, cool. I love stupid bullshit like this.
He told police that he was just trying to protect himself and he didn't know what Keaton was going to do when Keaton approached the car. Keaton told police that Coons pointed the handgun in his direction, and Keaton said he feared for his life. So all these white men are just scared of each other.
Coons, you know what? Yeah, on some level that makes sense, because a white man is like, hold up, I know what you might do.
So Coons did not have a concealed weapons permit for his gun and was arrested on charges of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, carrying a concealed weapon, dealing in stolen property, and a misdemeanor charge of driving without a valid driver's license. Wait, so this nigga didn't have a license and he's just like driving like a fool and revving his shit up in public so people can hear it? Because if I didn't have a license, I would definitely draw attention to myself and my fucking Jeep.
And maybe now driving reckless, so probably that includes driving fast.
Yeah.
Because they have somewhere to go.
Maybe.
Because they want to bring someone something to eat.
It's a chance to do good for us boys in the hood. Just call us NWA, neighbors with appetizers.
No.
Is that not what he was going to do?
No.
Come on, buddy.
So since Coons has posted a $32,000 bond and was released on November 3rd.
All right. On my biological mother's sister's birthday and election day, which is full circle from when I was the first year that I was paying attention to elections. Because you know how the years, like so many years will pass and it's like I guess it's 28 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that was 1992. Yeah, where November 3rd was a Tuesday. And then 28 years later, November 3rd is a Tuesday and it's election day. And I guess that was the first year that I was like, yeah, I'm into this thing. Who's this going on? Yeah. And in this one, I'm just like, oh, it's
no good.
I don't think I want to go into my 40s paying attention to this.
It's no good. So I know you're an atheist, but have you ever gone on a spiritual journey?
Oh, cool. I love stupid bullshit like this.
I wish that there was like a tally of which things in the soundboard I use the most.
You use that one a lot.
Yeah.
So you've never been on a spiritual journey?
There's literally no such thing as a spiritual journey. And I know that there are folks of backgrounds that will disagree. And yet I still say, then pull a spirit out of your pocket, put it on the table, and let's examine it.
Okay, but what if it's like an ACAB spiritual journey?
Still no, even though I want to say yeah. I'm biased in favor of the language.
Duncan Smith, age 20.
Man, come on.
From Gainesville, Florida.
Come on, man.
Was on a self-proclaimed spiritual journey.
Self-proclaimed sets the tone.
Now, everybody reacts differently to their own spiritual journey, and the journey itself can take different forms. For Duncan Smith, it meant stealing. Would you like to guess what he stole?
Wait, how the fuck? It meant stealing?
Yes. Would you like to guess what he stole?
No, I don't want to guess. I want to know why the word journey is associated with the term stealing.
We're going to get there.
Did he wear
It's part of his spiritual journey.
What did this? Wait, okay, so he stole something as part of his spiritual journey.
Yes.
Was it something from Marianne Williamson's house?
No, it was something from the police.
I mean, given her accent, the plantation. I'm just saying she sounds like she is the antebellum. that should just be her name. Yeah, her name should be Bellum, and she's everyone's aunt. She's Auntie Bellum.
So would you like to guess what this man stole?
They stole from the police fellers?
Yes.
Taser.
No.
Drugs from the evidence locker.
No.
Walkie-talkie.
No.
That's a 10-4.
No.
Just the badge.
No.
Not a car.
A car.
God damn it. No, I have to do it now.
Oh, cool. I love stupid bullshit like this.
Just because you've never been on a spiritual journey and stole a police car, stop fucking judging.
Didn't we just cover someone that stole a cop car?
I think so.
God damn it. Is this what's happening? It's the murder hornets. I'm telling you.
The murder hornets. So Smith stole the vehicle from a fenced-in parking lot at the Gainesville. Oh, yes, it is. Yeah, someone stole a vehicle from the Gainesville. What? This fucking no, I don't. It keeps giving me pop-ups. I don't want the pop-ups.
Oh, pop-ups. Get them advertisements.
No.
Yeah, advertisement time.
All right, so he stole a cop car from the Gainesville police, but he tried to explain after being caught and arrested that stealing a cop car was just part of his spiritual journey.
What? Stealing a cop car was part of his spiritual journey?
Yes.
I don't even like. How do you comment on this?
I'm gonna keep it G real. I don't fuck with you because you disrespecting me. You disrespect my hood.
Fine.
You're hating.
What is going on? Did he explain how this is a spiritual journey?
No, he just said it was a spiritual journey.
Okay, well, let's figure it out. Maybe it does make sense.
Okay, let's make it make sense.
I don't know. It's the holiday season.
It is the holiday season.
And our tax dollars get stolen to buy the police car.
Yes.
So he was in the holiday spirit and taking it back to give the cop car back to the people.
Maybe. Let's see. Oh, maybe he wanted to be like Jesus because he had kind of long hair in his mugshot. So maybe he wanted to be like Jesus, and Jesus opposed the state, and police are, the guard dogs of the state. So
is the t-shirt Jesus was a cab?
Is that actually a shirt? Because I love that. That should be a shirt. But yeah, so he was, he's just being spiritual.
You know what? Be obnoxious with it. Jesus was actually a cab. Or put the actually first with a comma.
I don't think you could get away with that one, though. Because, they did kill him in the end.
Wait, who killed him?
Police.
Yeah, so actually Jesus was a cab?
I guess.
Yeah.
But he didn't kill them back.
Didn't kill him back. He can't.
Why?
That wasn't in the script. That's not how they wrote the story.
That's not how they wrote the story. He should have killed him back.
That's how fiction works.
All
right, folks. Hour and 10 minutes.
Oh, my God. All right.
Yeah. 12:25 p.m. This is us working out the Zoom. Apparently, we're always working something out here. Right? Start the Wine Cellar, and I'm like, all right, I'm doing these 15-minute episodes. I think I can do a 30. All right. Oh, man, there's this person, Feast Leader, and I got a premium account. I think we can do an hour episode.
Yes.
And then it's like, oh, we can upload high definition audio. So we're going to do that. Oh, look, Facebook Live has finally moved from just smartphones to being on desktop. Let's figure that out. Right. And then planned obsolescence knocked my laptop out of the game. Let's try to get it going on another laptop.
Yes.
And then here's this Zoom thing. Let's try that because YouTube took away Google Hangouts to live broadcast, which is very convenient. They took that away. Let's try this Zoom thing because also my Facebook Live keeps having the damn hiccups. Oh, yeah. Always trying out a new thing, moving into the next season of the next year of the goddamn shit. And if you want to support us paying for a Zoom account every month, patreon.com/Wine Cellar Media Fund. There's paypal.me/Phoenix and William. And there's the Venmo, if that's your favorite application to use. And ours is @Wine Cellar Media. And Venmo, not a great deal comes through on Venmo. Like if someone drops like one of those chunky hits on it, I typically transfer it to PayPal pretty fast, and because that's PayPal is the Wine Cellar Media Fund.
Yeah.
Like when we do Patreon on the first of the month, that goes to the PayPal account, and then like when we pay for the Talk Fury episodes, we transfer it from PayPal. You know, and but what I mostly use Venmo for is like fucking. Let me get a sugar-free Gatorade. You know, like that's what I mostly use the Venmo debit card for. So if you want to help a nigga get a sugar-free Gatorade while I'm on a fucking mandatory 7-day work week shift, Venmo. And then Phoenix Collider has set up the Cash application, which is $ Phoenix Collider. Doesn't Cash App have like Cash App / something or other? Because I hear Gus T Renegade do his, and it's a whole link.
It's just your $ in your name is your link.
I guess if you're on a smart device, but you can do it from desktop too when you need a link.
I don't know.
Yeah, If you figure that one out, lace me up, and I'll start saying that as well.
Okay,
mates, because I know there's folks like me that still use desktop. Like, I actually don't do that much from the smartphone. I'm not that good at it. I mostly use the smartphone for newsfeed scrolling and the weather. Like, I'm one of those people, I actually use all the applications I downloaded, right? Like, I even still check the NFL one. I still check the LFL one. I literally still look at LFL news updates, because one of these days, they're going to give those cis women uniforms.
No, they're not.
I know it.
No, they're not.
They're going to give them cargo pants and the whole deal.
Did you learn that while you were on a spiritual journey?
Yes. I took a bicycle cop's bike, and then I loosened up the chain and gave it back.
That's actually fantastic. I love that.
Yeah. Have a little situation while going up that hill. You're going to be going back down. WineCellarMedia.com. And again, you can support if you like cops falling down hills because I sabotaged their bicycle. Support it. All right. Now, how do I end the Facebooks Live? I think if I have to go to the Zoom application again. Shoot. Darn it to heck. How in the skip flabble do you do this, Mark and Dougal? What the hell is happening here? I don't
tutorial first.
Yeah, but welcome to not being smart. And folks know I don't stop the podcast audio until I stop the video. So this is just what's going down. What happened? Wait, Zoom. There it is. Okay, there's me. And if I hit
end,
it'll end everything. End meeting for all. Wait, but how do I end? Oh, stop live